Hello my dear students, once again I welcome you all to your history online class. So in today's online class again we'll be doing the continuation part of your fourth chapter from Indian history, that is known as Changing Face of the Indian Democracy from the year of 1979 till 1986. But in today's class we'll mainly focus on 4.3, talking about the demand in the Northeast. So the word Northeast mainly talks about the 7 Indian states who comes under the northern eastern region like Assam, Meghalaya, Manipur, Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh, Tripura and so on. So based on that, what were exactly the demands during those years and what were the problems that the people of Assam mainly had to face, and what kind of organization was formed mainly in order to fulfill their demands, and that was one of the most promising aspiration or organization was formed in order to tackle the demand that was being laid from the first northeastern states known as Assam. So first we'll talk about the Assam states from the year of 1979 till 1985. So within this 6 years period of time, what kind of demand or what kind of formation with new kind of organization was formed. So that we talk mainly that how the Assam, who was mainly wanting to get the land only for the Assamese people, no other immigrants people, those who are coming from the other Indian states or from the foreign country, they have no such kind of rights to stay in Assam, and that was the main demand that was led by the people of Assam, and even an organization was formed known as ASU, which stands for All Assam Students Union. So a new kind of organization also was formed from the students, from the youth side, known as ASU. And talking about the demand, what was exactly the demand that was led by the first northern eastern state known as Assam, that expelling all the foreigner from Assam. That means whoever the people, those who are residing in Assam, actually their ancestor or they had come from the foreign country, they have no any such kind of rights to stay in Assam, and for that they would be expelled from Assam state. Next, talking about the deletion of foreigners' name from the electoral rolls. So whoever the foreigners, they came from their other country and residing in Assam for many period of time, and who even had voter ID list, and their name should be deleted from the electoral roll list, and that was also a key prime demand led by the Assam under the organization known as ASU. So next we talk about a more kind of organization was formed, and among them more organization we talk about the AAGSP, which mainly stands for All Assam Gana Sangram Parishad. So this was a new kind of organization that was formed in Assam state, and even they were been dealing with the same kinds of aims and objectives, demands, the provision that they wanted to put on the government regarding what was their basic demand and what kind of aims and objectives that they had related with the organization that was formed in Assam. Next we talk on the year of in the year of 1979 on 27th of November. So both the organization ASU and AAGSP merged up. They became united, and both the organization, they went with proper planning, with the proper programs, with the demand that they were been going against the government. And then talking about the central government, what kind of steps was taken by them, and talking about the curfew that was been set up in different parts of the Assam states, because whatever the demand was led by both the organization, to some extent all those demands were not so easy for the government to handle, and on that case we see a curfew was been set up, it was been implemented in the parts of Assam state. And even we see that Guwahati, one of the most important city, though it's not a capital, but still one of the main city of Assam, that also got affected by this curfew. Next we focus that after the demand was being laid by both the organization and so kind of things, we see that what kind of result that also got by both the organization. First we see that the parliament passed illegal immigrants. An act was being formed in October 1983, talking that whoever the people they came from the foreign country or from the other Indian states, so they had got no such kind of rights to reside and have an electoral or the voter ID list. So that became one of the most important act in the year of 1983. by the parliament that was been formed. But later on we see even a negotiation was also held between the government and the both organized ASU and the AAGSP. And then we talk about in the month of August 1985, even there was a decision that was made that from the year of January 1966, whoever the people they came from the other countries, that means foreign countries or from the other Indian states, that they don't have any such kind of right and their name would be deleted or they will be compelled from the Assam state. And that we see that how it was also sent the parts of the other country. They have to go to the other parts of the country, but they cannot have any such kind of right to stay or reside in Assam. And the last topic that is known as Assam Accord, which mainly lied in the year of 1985, talking about the youngest Prime Minister of India, known as Rajiv Gandhi, the son of Mrs. Indira Gandhi, and the leaders of ASU and the AAGSP. So there was a agreement that was signed in the year of 1985, mainly discussing about the Assam Accord, the laws and orders which would really be a very good for the Assam people and even not so like a headache for the central government, and that became one of the main agreement. So under this, whatever we have dealt with the topic with the both the organization, what was the main demands, what were the aims and objectives of the Assam people, that they were wanting their statehood only for the Assamese speaking people. And it was during the time of Chief Minister known as Golab Barbara, who reigned from the year of 1979 till 1977 to 1979. I hope you have understood for today's class. Till then, stay safe. Thank you and God bless.